What's up, everybody? Rebel Rousing Redneck here. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be about my first experience in jail. So, I guess I should start off as to why I went to jail in the first place. So, back in 2012, 2013, I lived with this guy in King William named John. Okay, this dude was like obsessed with Charles Manson. He had an obsession. He actually thought he was his son at one point. So, you know, me and John started becoming friends through Facebook and stuff like that, and you know, we had been talking at that point for almost a year, and he's like, hey man, he's like, you know, I need a roommate, you know, and he's just, because money's getting tight, I need help paying, you know, having a roommate, would help. It's like, okay, cool. Excuse me. So, I moved down there and moved in there with them, and the first 6, 7, 8 months was great. You know, we got along fine playing video games and all that shit, you know, because he had a passion for wrestling, I had a passion for wrestling, and one night we're drunk, and he was more drunk than I was because he was an alcoholic. He was sitting there at the table, and he was eating some chicken, and I don't know why, but he had a steak knife. And he was eating the chicken with the steak knife, cutting it up. And, which normal people would eat chicken with their hands or just break it apart with a fork. And he looked over and he said something to me, and he got really shitty with me. And I looked at him, I said, look, motherfucker, you ain't gonna talk to me like that. And, he says, oh yeah, what are you gonna do about it? I turned around and told him, I said, dude, I'm gonna beat your ass. I said, you talk to me like that again, I said, I'm gonna whip your ass. And, so the motherfucker said, alright. He got up, started coming after me with the steak knife, swung it about an inch and a half away from my face. I literally thought I was gonna die that night. I thought I was gonna get stabbed. So, instantly my first reaction in my head was, fucking take it to him, man. Take it to him. So, I smacked the knife out. Well, he went to swing the knife at me again, and I grabbed that motherfucker by his wrist. When I grabbed him by the wrist, I hit that bitch with a fucking right hook. And as soon as I hit him with the right hook, he hit the floor. And when I did, I bulldogged him to the floor, and I smacked the knife out of his hand. Well, I'm on top of him, I'm just fucking beating the shit out of this dude, like I'm manhandling him. And next thing you know, the cops showed up, I got up, the steak knife was sticking out of my elbow. And I don't know if that scar is still there, but I don't see it anymore. But he stabbed me with a steak knife in the elbow. And these cops are like, oh, you did wrong, Mr. Swingle, you're going to jail. I was like, why am I going to jail? I said, this motherfucker stabbed me. At this point, these cops saw all the blood running down my elbow, and, you know, John was drunk. I said, why am I going to jail and he's not? I said, he's drunker. He's more drunk than I am. Well, so I went to jail for assault, right? And everybody that told me in jail said, oh, dude, don't worry about it. You fucking defended yourself, you know? And, like, alright. So, I go to court. The judge is like, this is your first time offense? I was like, yes, sir. He's like, I sentence you to 30 days in jail, county jail. I'm like, okay. I go to jail. First day in jail, I mean, it wasn't bad. You know, I walk into the pod, like all these motherfuckers are sitting there looking at me like, who in the fuck is that big motherfucker, man? And, so I go up to my cell. I'm not even in my cell, but maybe 10 minutes, and I'm, you know, making up my bed and all that, and this guy come in. He says, yo, he said, when you get your tray this afternoon, let me get it. I looked at him and told him to go fuck himself. The guy turned around, grabbed me by the back of my fucking neck. When he did, I elbowed him right in the teeth and knocked 2 of his front teeth out. Because I hit him in the mouth with my elbow pretty fucking hard. After that, the guy looked at me and said, alright. He said, alright. And he said, I'm done fucking with you. He says, you got my respect. I'll leave you alone. I said, thank you. So, now a couple of days go by. I'm out on the tier, hanging off the tier, just chilling. This guy comes out of his cell. And he's holding the bottom part of his stomach. I'm like, what the fuck? This motherfucker walks out of his cell, leans over the tier, and falls off the tier through a table, and dies. So apparently, while he was holding his stomach, someone went in his cell and slit him open and disemboweled him. And that's something I did not want to see. And it's just one of them things, you know. The rest of the time I was in solitary, because I got into a few more fights. So instead of doing 30 days, I ended up doing right at 2.5, 3 months in jail. And these guards, I mean, they were pretty decent guards. These guys, like, they were nice as you could fucking get them. Nicest guards you ever want to fucking meet. And I give them credit because they're not like other fucking jails where the guards are assholes. And, yeah, it just fucking sucked, man. And while I was in jail, I remember calling my grandmother, Collect. And she says, what do you want? I was calling to check in. She's like, well, for your information, your aunt just passed away. She said, I hope you rot in fucking jail. And like that, everything that could have gone wrong after that went wrong. I started having a mental breakdown in there and started banging my head up against the block walls in the cell and all that stuff. But long story short, after I got out, like, I really changed my fucking life. You know, it took me a little bit, but I changed my life. I got rid of the negative people in my life. Got my own place now. Had it for like a year. I'm doing good, man, and I haven't been back to jail since. And it's been 6 years. Right on 6 years. So, oh, everybody, I hope you like this video. Leave a like, comment, and share. If you're new to my channel, hit the red subscribe button and the notification bell to tell you whenever I upload a video. So everybody, I hope you have a good day and keep it real, guys. Peace.